Welcome everybody to this video. Today what we're going to be doing is recommending comedy anime. Anime that'll make you laugh. Anime that'll make you chuckle, excited. All these anime have a little bit of something else. As you can see, there's One Punch Man, but these are anime that I found that, except for one of them, you'll see the odd one out, but what they've made me laugh. Let's start from the beginning. Stop the bullshit. Let's get straight into it. It's Bakuman. Bakuman is basically about these two guys who try to make an anime together or a manga. It's so like, you know what, I recommend this shit to people? Like, just check it out. Like, it gives you a perspective of like a manga artist and like an anime artist and how they have to make it and like the stuff that they have to go through just to be popular, just to get somewhere in life. Because it's so insane like how much work and like how much shit that you have to go through just to get there. And I'll be honest with you, in my head it's not worth it, but some people are want it like that. It's not a good job in my opinion, but yeah, it gives you a deep dive into how to make anime, but on top of that, it's funny. I really liked it. It's a funny anime. I'm not gonna say it's gonna make you burst out laughing every 10 seconds or it's gonna be the funniest thing you ever watch, but it's one of the more funnier animes because outside of showing you how to make an anime and trying to make a story within a story, there really isn't nothing else. Like, there is drama, like, holy shit, is our thing gonna sell, or are we gonna make it, are we gonna win this competition, yada. There is that drama in there. As you can see, there's a drama tag, but you need comedy, and comedy is what really makes this show whole. Like, the energy between the two main characters. This guy, I pointed at him instead of using my mouse, by the way. This guy is pretty entertaining. He's really funny. uh these two girls, the art is kind of, but you could tell like this story is really like great. It's 3 seasons, I think 25 episodes each. I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu because that's where I watched it on. It's a very good show, and it's funny. Like, what more can I say? Next. All right, now a show that's literally just okay. Next is called Daily Lives of High School Bullies, and basically this show is basically focused on comedy. That's it. And you can see it says breaking the fourth wall. Let me get out of this real quick. All the tags you can see: all boys schools, gag, episodic, breaking the fourth wall. Basically what that means is this is like, you ever see a show where one episode one thing happens, the next episode something else happens, the next episode something else happens. It's not like a story that's built together. It's episodic, like shit. Like, it's just like different situations every episode, and it's 12 episodes of that, and it's literally just 12 episodes. It's freaking hilarious. The shit that happens in this show is just like, yo, what's going on? Like, who thought of this shit? Like, I laughed a lot when I was watching this show. I didn't laugh like every second. Not everything they did was funny, but like, it just seems so weird to me. It was a funny, weird show in my head. I liked it, and it was like a change of pace because once you watch like so many animes like Death Note and Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan and Code Geass and Naruto and One Punch Man and Fairy Tail and you're like, holy shit, let me take a break. Let me relax. Let me just get some nice comedy, some shit that doesn't matter, some shit that's like chill, gets you out. You know what I watched? Uh Your boy Koiming. Your boy Kongmin. Your boy, it says Komin though in the show. It says Komin. There's no Ong, NG, Ong. Fucking hell, man. There's no NG in the title. But I was watching so many anime, I got burnt out, and I seen like something about this anime, like on the front page of like the anime website, and then I just watched it. And it's such a stupid anime. Like, this shit does not make any sense. A famous military strategist becomes a manager for an idol and makes her popular. That's the premise of the show. And that's what really gets me back into anime. Watching shows like these, I don't need that. Watching shows like these where it really gets you back into the show, like it's just comedy at the end of the day. It's light, it's easy to take, and it makes you laugh. Next, Kaguya-sama. All right, do I have to say more? This is a very popular one. A lot of people know this one. It's a very funny show. The first time I watched it, I was like laughing. I liked the premise. It was just like, these guys are playing so many mind games. It was just like, why are they doing this? Like, it was just so like comedic to me. Like, just the situation itself was just so funny to me. And I read the manga for so long, it just felt like it was dragging. You ever like watch a show where it's like the main character and like the main girl don't get together until like season 7 or some shit, and it's like, will they, won't they, for like 10 years? It's like, come on, dog, like just let them go. Like let them do it and like finish the show, like please, like, or let them do it and then just make them, like make them do the same shit, but like in a like in like make them overthink dating and make them overthink anniversaries and gifts and yada yada. I remember a specific scene of like the firework thing. I remember that shit. Like this show is funny and all, but I feel like the premise goes on too long. Like I read at least, how many chapters are there? I don't want to say a wrong number. There's 276 chapters, so I've read at least 120, 130 chapters. I'm pretty sure. I was about to say 100, but I didn't know if there was 100 chapters of this shit. But yeah, I've read about 100 of this shit. I got bored of it. Then this anime came out, season 3, Love is War, which I probably already know what happened in it. I'll be honest with you, but then I wanted to check it out again. I haven't done it yet, but I will. I'm gonna recheck it out. But I remember when I watched it the first time, it was freaking hilarious. It was hilarious. It was amazing. Next. The Disastrous Life of Saiki Kuso, or Saiki K, or Saiki, Saiki. This show is basically, I'm moving a lot with my hands, but you can't see my face. Or you can't see me. Like, I keep talking and accentuate, like I'm doing it as I'm, put your hands down. Fuck, like I'm accentuating how I speak with my hands because I don't know what's wrong with me. Let's continue. Disastrous Life, I'm trying to make this video quick. Disastrous Life of Saiki K. Alright? It's a very funny anime. It's like the most ridiculous OP main character you've ever seen in your entire life, ever, period. I don't think any character can beat this guy unless they're a literal god. Goku can't beat him. And you might be thinking, how? He's a psychic. He could literally just stop Goku, turn him into a fucking ball, but yet he loses to his regular, normal human brother, which doesn't make any sense. A psychic who can literally, like, do anything, and his genius is like off the charts. It's crazy to me. I don't, bro. There's this show, like, it introduces, like, you know what I really love about this show is the side characters. The main character is kind of just like he's like a blank canvas, but then the side characters and the setting and the theme and the school and everything about the show, like, puts a brush stroke, a paint, like a piece of paint on the blank canvas, and it slowly, like, the more characters, the more shit it gets added on, the more it just gets better and better and better. And that's why I like season 2. Season 3, I watched it and it didn't have that same energy, but season 2 was good. It got me into the show. It's 125 episodes, but only 4 minutes per episode. That's how I watched it anyway. You can watch it in like the short 5-minute format, formatted into like five of those formatted into one episode, and it's like 20 some episodes. But season 2 is really where it got for me. Season 2 really, like season 1 and 2 were already out, and I watched season 1 and then I watched season 2 and I was really excited, and it was like a lot of cool shit happening in the show. It was hilarious. I liked it. The stupid situations that get, like, anime is like one of those like one of those things where there's always a stupid situation that you've never ever thought of in your life, but you'll see it happen in an anime. And that's why I love anime so much. No, I don't. But yeah, that's one of the reasons. But Disastrous Life of Sekike, check it out. It's hilarious. The side characters are hilarious. There's a lot of side characters. The main character, he's just super OP. He's pretty much a blank canvas. He's pretty monotone, and like a lot of the things he does is so funny to me. And he has this obsession. Okay, let me stop it. All right, I'm hyping the show too much. It's funny. It's not the best thing you'll see in the world, but it's funny. It's really good. Okay, check it out. Next, One Punch Man. When One Punch Man came out, I watched One Punch Man. I watched the specials. I watched the OVOs. I watched literally everything to do with One Punch Man. Then I read the manga. Then no. I watched everything in English. Then I watched everything in Japanese. Then I read the manga. I caught up to the manga. I've been reading the manga nonstop since then. And then season 2 came out. I didn't watch season 2 because I didn't like the animation. But holy shit, is this show like one of the funniest shits like ever. Like, this shit, like, I've watched so much of, like, I cannot name a more rewatchable anime than One Punch Man season one specific. It's really great. The specials. I remember the one special where it was like the King special or some shit like that. Hold on, is it over here somewhere? Uh, hold on, is there specials on this? Yeah, Road to Hero, One Punch Man special, One Punch Man 2. That one was the webcomic. I'm not talking about the webcomic, by the way. I'm talking about the original manga by I forgot his name. I have to get his name right. I have to get his name right because this artist is literally one of the greatest artists of all time. Yusuke Murata. Murata, literally one of the greatest artists of all time. His art is freaking insane. Like, if you look up One Punch Man, I'm not gonna do it, but get the point is, this is a hilarious show. Go watch it. Next. All right, the second most funniest show I've ever watched in my entire lifetime, and the reason why it's not number one is because it's literally only 12 episodes, and that's literally only why it's number one. The first one, Gintama, has like 30 seasons and almost like 400 some episodes. It's crazy, but Grand Blue is literally one of the greatest anime I've ever watched. It made me laugh out of my chair, like falling out, crying, laughing, like tears coming out of my eyes. I've rewatched this so many times. I swear I can't speak sometimes. Freaking hell, man. All right, yeah, but it's one of the funniest things I ever watched. The premise is crazy too. I've probably recommended this before a million times. I recommend it to everybody. It's the weirdest anime that you'll ever watch in your life. It's literally about guys getting naked when they drink alcohol. That's the premise of the show. You know what I was talking about earlier, how anime will show you the most ridiculous shit that you've never heard of or seen before. This is the prime example of that. This is the second prime example of that. This shit is literally the most craziest anime ever. Like the shit that happens in this anime. The two main characters are so fun. That's not the main character. Oh, she got big old titties. There's a lot of incest themes going on in this too. That guy is the main character. The blonde hair and black hair. The black hair is the main character, and then he's the second main character. The relationship those two have are hilarious. The relationship these two have are hilarious. It's so crazy to me. So much funny shit happens in this show. Like, it's crazy. It's one of the greatest animes ever. By the way, this is his cousin. By the way, this is his cousin, and he's falling in love with her. Shit does not make any sense to me. Incest, really? I don't understand that. But this shit is one of the funniest anime I ever watched. I recommend it to everybody every time. You ask me animes to watch, I'll tell you One Punch Man, I'll tell you Grand Blue, I'll tell you what else? Death Note. Those three anime I'll always tell people to watch right away. Now, the funniest anime to ever created, and the reason why is because it has like almost 400 episodes, it has so many movies, it has so much shit like surrounding it. It has a live action which I've never watched, but it's one of the greatest. There's really nothing for me to say. It is the greatest, in fact. Fuck it. How about that? It is the greatest. What are you gonna say about that, huh? Literally the funniest shit ever. Animes make you chuckle, make you breathe a little bit loud, make you go, "Ha, that's funny," make you go, make you chuckle with one chuckle, make you, make you, but this shit will literally have you falling out of your chair laughing every episode. Every episode, if not every other. If they don't make you laugh one episode, next episode you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. And if you don't laugh 2 episodes in a row, the show is not for you. Drop it and try it another time in your life, or don't ever watch it again. Because this show is one of the funniest shits that I've ever watched in my entire life. I have like a whole page of recommendations of episodes to rewatch whenever I'm like wanting to rewatch like specific episodes of like shit that's happening. I remember the Shogun episodes, all the Jintoki Hijikata episodes, the Sogo episodes, the fucking episode with the ninja, the fucking episode, the Hanzo guy, the fucking episode with the what was it? The first time they met Kondo, the episode where they were looking for Gintoki. Dude, so many gems in this. It's really amazing. I have nothing more to say. Go fucking watch it. I'm pressing you right now. I'm pressing you right now. Whoever's watching this fucking video, Cut the video. Stop listening to me. Go now. Why are you still listening? Go and watch this video. Oh, this anime is one of the best ever. First of all, not just as an anime, comedy is the best comedy anime. It has everything that you want to do. If you want to laugh your fucking ass off, if you want to cry to the point where you need to stop and like wipe your tears because it's streaming down your face, if you want to get hyped for the action, if you want cool badass villains, if you want a cool badass main character, if you want funny ass side characters, if you want a cool story, if you want a cool plot, if you want a cool setting, watch this fucking anime. If I was a salesman, I would have just sold this bitch to you. Yeah, that's it. Spider-Man, that's it. Peace.